the age of 15, I was told I was going blind. What I didn't know then was that losing my sight would teach me how to see differently and build a life I actually love. Welcome to Outsmarting Uncertainty. I'm Mark Valenziano. In these short episodes, you will find the tools and ideas and real talk to turn anxiety and self-doubt into calm confidence, steady progress, and personal success. Life will always bring unexpected obstacles. This is where you learn to outsmart them. So, let's get to it. In the last few episodes, we have talked about personal growth, confidence, and courage. And today's topic is integral to all three of those. It's vulnerability. Many people think being vulnerable just means periodically showing some emotions or sharing personal struggle, but that's not really a very fair definition of vulnerability. Vulnerability is the willingness to expose yourself to uncertainty and some risk and possibly even some judgment. This could be things like admitting that you're wrong or that you don't know something, making a difficult business decision or leadership decision, asking for help, introducing yourself to new people, trying something new, having that difficult conversation, starting a business, writing a book, or whatever. Growth and vulnerability are inseparable. Every meaningful goal requires your willingness to expose yourself to possible failure, criticism, disappointment, or embarrassment. And that is okay because it takes courage to be vulnerable, and the people who matter will respect you for it. So courage is also inseparable with vulnerability. But what about confidence? How does confidence fit in with vulnerability? Becoming more confident does not mean that you stop being vulnerable. In fact, your being vulnerable can help you build more authentic confidence. When you willingly make yourself vulnerable and survive it, your brain learns, I can handle this. And that is self-trust. And as you know, self-trust builds confidence. Something else I've learned about vulnerability is it creates better relationships. People in your orbit appreciate seeing the real you. So what I'm hearing here is vulnerability helps you grow and achieve. It partners nicely with your confidence and your courage, and it bolsters the integrity and trust in relationships. So don't hesitate to put yourself out there a little bit and make yourself vulnerable. In the spirit of vulnerability, I recently told you about the health goals that I'm pursuing. Setting goals and thriving through uncertainty and change and challenge is not just something I speak about and teach, but it is something I also practice. So here are some fun facts about what I'm doing. I was not in bad health, but I was not being consistent. My weight would bounce around along with the quality of my eating and drinking habits. So I decided to incorporate 3 healthy habits into each day. They focused on my physical health, my mental strength, and lifestyle choices. I'm not making any drastic changes to my life, but I'll be honest with you, sticking to my plan is changing my life drastically. Here's a quick snapshot. I've lost 18 pounds and 5 inches from my belly. I feel physically and mentally strong. My confidence, energy, and spirits are lifted. I am sleeping well, and I just all around feel good and happy. For my physical health, what I'm doing is 45 minutes of exercise each day. It's nothing terribly extreme, and if I'm tired, it might just be 45 minutes of stretching. For my mental health, I am doing something new, and I am loving it. Each day, I am deepening my thinking and expanding my awareness with guided meditation. It takes just about 10 or 11 minutes each day, and I find it to be calming and energizing and centering. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm so happy that I started with that. And for my lifestyle choices, I have really limited my intake of sugars and processed foods and alcohol. I have not eliminated anything completely from my life, but I am much more aware of and I'm much more disciplined also of my behavior each day. Now, to kickstart my mind and my body, I did take the first month off completely from any alcohol and processed snacks. I find this whole exercise to also be really great for mental toughness. It is one thing to tell yourself you're going to do something every single day, but it's another thing to actually follow through and hold yourself accountable. So what is something that is on your mind that maybe you've been putting off? Personal growth, courage, confidence, and vulnerability, they are all so closely tied together. And small steps, small shifts do matter. And I am a living proof of that. So whatever it is that's on your mind, go for it. Put yourself out there a bit and make yourself a little vulnerable. Uncertainty isn't going away, but how you meet it changes everything. Take one idea from today and put it to work in your own life. That's how progress gets built from the inside out. If this episode moved you, please share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to Outsmarting Uncertainty wherever you listen, and I'll see you back here in the next one. I'm Mark Valenziano.